think we are rolling. I think we are rolling. As soon as hey Janet, hey Jerome, good to see you, brother Jerome. Good to see you, my sir. Good evening. We're thanking everybody for joining in. I'm just trying to get this up and going. And I guess the issue that I'm having is I'm not really seeing the comments as quickly. So some of you I'm not responding to, but it's because not just because I don't see you. So I'm trying to log in somewhere else where I can see the comments as they come in. So that's been my little challenge. So let's see. They sent me a number. 818. Hey Trey, Joanne, good evening. Good to see you. Hey Tracy, Shauna, good evening. Hey Coach, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your kind comments. Sean, hello. Julia, hello to you. Hey Viola, Alex, hello. Hey Shay Shay, Karina, Andrea, thank you. Michael, thank you. Rashida, thank you. Appreciate you joining us. Tanya, good evening to you. Hey, Patricia. Hey, I'm gonna talk about that. Lou Phelps, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lou. Linda, hello. Sandra, blessings to you as well. Juanita, hello. Hey, Maria, thank you for joining us. Joan, good to see you. Joanne, happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining us. Rosemary, Sarah, good evening to you. Hey, Tawana, I wasn't in any of your pictures. I was kind of upset about that, Tawana. I just want to let you know that you posted up taking all these pictures and I was in none of them. Valeria, Shimon, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Kinja, thank you. Hey, Gene, good to see you. The Honorable Gene Harley, good to see you, sir. Gloria, hello. Diane, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Jennifer, hello. Princess, good to see you, Princess. Cheryl, hello. Iris, hello. Hey, Ann, my cousin Ann. Shauna, hello. Cynthia, James, thank you. Angela and Ronald, good to see you. Lenora, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Happy to see you as well. Um, Tiffany, we'll talk a little bit about that. Takoa, hello. Sheila, hello. Thank you. Rebecca, thank you. I appreciate that. Rosalie, hello. Angie, hello. Manor, is that? Thank you. Good evening to you. Cree Nicole, hello. Suave, it's Angie from the DMV. Um, and Ed, thank you. Was talking about some litter this week. Joanne, I am doing well. Brenda, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Camilla, good evening. Hey, Bruce and Marsha, the Liebermans are with us, so thank you. Tanya, thank you. Single with well, Tanya, it's like that. Hey, good to see Uh, Her Holiness, Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant. Good to see you, Bishop. Thank you for joining us. I guess I can't use bad words since the bishop is in the house. Annie, hello. Good to see Sister Luanda Tillman. Thank you for joining us. Clara, hello. Angel, hello. Al, thank you. Jason, thank you so much. Joycette, thank you for being on time. We appreciate it. Talia, good evening to you. Good to see my brother Tony Jordan. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Tiffany, hello. Um, oh, wow. Wait a minute. Frosty and Snowman's on now? For real? I thought it was coming on tomorrow night. Charles, hello. Tasha, hello. Elizabeth, hello. Yvette, thank you for joining us. Ethel, all the way from Ohio, thank you for joining us as well. Anne Marie, thank you for joining us. Dr. Angie Lewis, that sounds right calling me Dr. Van Johnson. It'll take me getting some used to. Ophi, good to see you. Hey, Ophelia, good to see you. Marshall, thank you for joining us. Shakita, hello. Rita, hello. Hey, Ida from the Brooklyn Voices of Praise. All right. Your sister had a heart attack. Okay, well, yeah, praying for your sister. Alicia, good to see you. Is that my Billy Gray? I know my Billy Gray's not here. Hey, thank you, Robo Thompson, as well. Hey, it is Flynn Style, Camilla Flynn herself. Latasha, hello, thank you. Carol, hello, thank you for joining us. Kenja, I'll answer that. How I'm going to deal with it? How I'm going to deal with the murders? How about the way we deal with murders is that we start telling on murderers. I mean, I'm very, very clear. Police figure out what happened after the murder. People decide what happens before the murder. And so until we're willing to turn in our sons and grandsons and those that are involved in foolishness and illegal stuff, when we have folks in our houses that we know are gang members, but everybody else is so bad and not our kid, that's how we are going to deal with murders. So just wanted to say, that's how we going to deal with it. Shouts out to Free Lunch, baby. I mean, we'll talk about that as well. Rebecca, good. Thank you. Chanel McClendon, thank you for joining us. Bondell, thank you. Lauren, thank you for joining us. Ed, we'll talk about it. I know, Brenda, I'm sorry. I was running. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Greta, hello. Hey, Bakar Malden, thank you for joining us. My Thanksgiving was quiet. Loretta, thank you. Ada, I am doing all right as well. Debbie Williams Walker, hello, Debbie Williams Walker. I'm speaking to you. Hopefully you're okay. All right, so. Hey, Tammy, I see the daughter was home, so I know you're happy about that. Hillary, Regina, hello. Julia as well. And Joanne, it's on WTOC's website as well, I believe. Rafaela, hello. Greetings and salutations to the Reverend Thurman Neal Tillman of the First African Baptist Church, my friend and great constituent. Tawana, yeah, is it Dr. Mayor or Mayor Doctor? I don't know, but that was kind of cool. Anne, thank you for staying home. Trell, hello. Hey, Carolyn and Savannah, thank you for joining us. Hey, Joey Wilson and Loretta, thank you. Anne Marie, thank you. Terry, hello. Frosty Returns is on now. Oh, okay, well, I missed it. Rebecca, no, I don't have a PhD, Rebecca. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, let's see. Hey, it's good to Leslie Cooper. Hey, Leslie Cooper, good to see you. I never liked the second one. First Frosty is where I was. Lebo, thank you so much. Hey, Glenda, good to see you. Tashi, thank you. Hello. Stacy, hello. We're going to get started. Barbara, hey. Okay. You're at Munchies by Mojo Dog Treats. David, we're going to talk about that in a moment. Miss Flo, thank you. Hey, C. Nicole, I see you, C. Nicole. So here we go. Ready? Ready? Hey, my baby Belle is getting ready to get married soon, and I am looking forward to performing her wedding ceremony. I'm looking forward to hopefully putting her hand in the hand of a good man, um, and I don't want to have to go to jail ever. But on everything I love, if he makes you cry, I'm going to jail. Just saying. But anyway, I'm sorry. That's how it is. That's how I am about my children. But anyway, Corey, thank you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Um, so let's move on. Hey, um, Vicky Golden, my neighbor, good to see you. Hey, Miss Annette, good to see you as well. Um, Barbara, I hope you had a good one. Hey, Dr. Silva, one of my mentors, good to see you, sir. Christina, thank you. I'm still waiting on an appointment as well. Rebecca, I'm going to get you a dissertation. Hey, Brenda, good to see you. Gloria and Molly, thank you so much for the pie. Appreciate it, Bondell. Hey, Marianne, thank you for joining us. Kathy, thank you as well. Yeah, the first frosty I think was the best. So, Kathy, how much did Cuomo pay me? Cuomo didn't pay me anything. Kathy, don't come on here with this foolishness. It's Friday after Thanksgiving. I'm going to try to be as positive as possible. I didn't receive a dime. But Savannah got 165,000 pieces of PPE. We got over $10,000 tests that we were able to give 5,000 between the West Side Urban Health, or Curtis Cooper her Health Center, and the J.C. Lewis Health Center. So, uh, I don't need no money from Cuomo. But anyway, let's go. Um, yeah. Glenwood, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Francis, hello. Um, oh yeah. I'm not getting caught up in all that foolishness. So anyway, here we go. Let's roll. If it's Friday in Savannah, if it's Friday in Savannah during the pandemic, if it's Friday during the Savannah during the pandemic, if it's Friday during the Savannah in Savannah during the pandemic, and you know you don't have any place that you have to go, if it's Friday during the pandemic in Savannah and you have no place you know you have to be, and you have no life like me, and you're keeping the faith and you're following the science, if it's Friday during a pandemic in Savannah, Georgia, and you are keeping the faith and following the science, you have no life like me, but you recognize that the best thing to do is stay home if you have nowhere to go, then it is Friday night. Good evening, Donna Williams and Rashida. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We're so glad that you're with us this day after Thanksgiving. Donna, I'm going to make you my friend. Actually, I'm going to get rid of Debbie and make you my friend. But thank you so much for joining us this day after Thanksgiving. But we are still in the Thanksgiving season. We know here that every day is a day of Thanksgiving. And in spite of the many things we're going through, in spite of the many trials and tribulations we go through, in the midst of all of those things, we can still find a reason, if we are 6 feet above, that we are breathing under our own power. We can find reasons to be grateful and thankful. So I am grateful and thankful to you, and I appreciate you joining me this Friday night. Many of you joined us last night. We had a great time last night just talking about the things that we were thankful for. So and so, sometimes you have to remember your blessings, and so we were able to encourage each other about the things we were thankful for, and I thank you for being able to do that. So 2 things, some of you have been asking about it, and then I'm going to get on to what I'm really want to talk about tonight, and then we'll make it between us. I don't have a guest tonight. We'll talk about questions you might have, and then we're going to talk about how we're going to support small businesses. So for those of you who want to support small businesses, today was Black Friday. It was real black for me because I stayed home. I was home. That's kind of where I was. I was home being safe. COVID doesn't take a break because of that. So let's talk about it. So a couple of things you asked me about, and so the first thing was this. So on last Saturday, a week ago tomorrow, I spoke at Savannah State University's commencement. And many of you know I am a proud graduate of Savannah State. Um, you know, Savannah State helped to form me into the person I am today. Um, you know, small colleges work, um, but in HBCUs, historically black universities, I mean, it works for me. Um, and it was a great education. I met people from all over the world, and you know, I'm just a proud Savannah State Tiger. And after I got finished speaking, I was presented a honorary doctorate from my alma mater, honorary doctorate of humane letters. So it's an honorary degree, and so some people, that's why you see people calling me doctor. I don't know how that goes, but you know, I'm just honored. I'm just blessed. Kathy, I'll answer any question you have. Just give me a few minutes. Um, but you know, for me, it was just, you know, it was an honor to be able to say, you know, to receive an honor from the place in which you went to. I mean, for a place that poured so much into me, to now give me that honor, I'm just blessed, blessed to be able to receive that type of honor. So I don't know what doctor means one way or another. You know, you call me Van, I'll still respond to you. Um, I appreciate it. So it was just a big honor. I'm just really honored and gratified to, you know, somebody notice what you're trying to do. So I thank Savannah State University. I thank President Kimberly Ballard Washington. I thank the faculty there at Savannah State, and I thank the Board of Regents, because to get a honorary degree from any institution in the university system of Georgia, the Board of Regents has to approve it. And so the state approved that. Yeah, don't ask me to heal you. Don't ask me to give you no medical advice. Don't ask me to tell you many things, because I just can't. I mean, I'm just as limited as I was when I started that. But thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, and appreciate your kind words. So that was the first thing. The second thing was, you know, this week I was confirmed as a member of the Electoral College. The Electoral College elects the President of the United States. For me, someone who's watched government my entire life, we knew that we do not directly elect the president. We elect electors that elect the president. And that is the purpose of the Electoral College. There are 535 members of the Electoral College, which is equal to the number of senators in each state and the number of congressional representatives in each state. In Georgia, we have 14 members of Congress in Georgia, and we have 2 senators, so that is 16. Thank you. You know, so I was approached earlier this year about being an elector. We have not had Democratic electors in Georgia since the 1990s. 1990s. So, you know, when Joe Biden won Georgia, then the Democratic electors will be the ones that cast the vote for president. So it appears that Georgia will be going in the hands of President-elect Joe Biden, and if that's the case, then of the 16 of us, I am one of the 16, and I'm just blessed to represent Savannah. I mean, I can't go somewhere and not represent Savannah, and it's important because it means that wherever I go, Savannah goes. I can't go somewhere without, you know, being connected to Savannah. So, you know, when I cast a vote for the President of the United States, which is a great honor, the fact is, some people are, you know, Savannah will be going with me. And what does that mean for us? That means that the Biden administration is going to have to remember Savannah. They're going to have to remember Savannah. And we're going to need those things. Kathy, we're going to be positive in it here. And if you think he needs to be in jail, then why don't you file charges and have him be in jail? We're not going to put him in jail on Friday Night Live. So, again, just, you know, chill out. We're going to be all right. But anyway, um, so that's the deal. So I appreciate that. And so in December, the 16 members of the um, Electoral College in Georgia, there's 16 of us, will be in Atlanta, and we will cast our vote for the President of the United States. More importantly, I don't think we've had anybody from Savannah to be a part of the Electoral College in some time. So, I mean, then, um, wherever I go, you go. Bishop Jackie Gilbert Grant will say everybody connected to her wins. So, I mean, if you connected to me, you win too. I mean, if I'm connected to her and she wins, then I'm going to win too. So, just very happy about that. So that was the second thing I wanted to talk about. The third thing I wanted to talk about was this. And I'm a little bit late because I'm coming from downtown. And I am absolutely, positively horrified at what I saw. And I will promise you, I have fired off no less than about 8 emails because I want some answers, and something is going to be done. Now, I went to the tree lighting. They did the tree lighting at um, Broughton and Bull Street. It was a very scaled down event. There was really no crowds. I came there. The news was WTOC was there, and I flipped the switch and the tree came on, and we went on about our way. So somebody told me go down to Plant Riverside, and I went down there to see for myself. And there was a freaking concert almost going on down there. Thousands of people, I'll say thousands, hundreds and hundreds of people, not wearing masks, and just in small spaces. And Sheila, I don't want you to be hateful, Sheila. We're not going to hate in here, Sheila. But, I mean, I was so disturbed at the number of people I saw down there. This is a pandemic. And I made sure, I spoke with Richard Kessler, who owns Plant Riverside, and I made it very clear. I like him. I think I appreciate what he's done for our city in terms of his hotels, but that is not going to be tolerated. It is not going to be tolerated. We are in the middle of a freaking pandemic. And, the fact of the matter is, I don't care who you are. When you have all these people downtown and they're not wearing masks and they're in close quarters, this is a breeding ground for COVID-19. We have done well heretofore because we have been able to manage it. But yet we have an event, and I'm going to find out. I want to find out. And somebody from the city going to have to tell me something. Because I can't understand how we would have all of these people downtown at an event to light a tree. And I was told, yeah, well, it's Christmas. I mean, yeah, it's Christmas anyway. Christ didn't have a tree. And it was still Christmas. Christmas is a spirit. Christmas is a season. Christmas is not people putting their lives at risk. So trust and believe. Trust and believe. I will deal with that. And whomever from the city, we'll have some courageous conversations. We've come too far, y'all, to put ourselves in this type of position. Alicia, you're right. I was downtown. I saw no enforcement. None. And we're going to deal with that. So for those of you, I'm telling you, I mean, it looks really nice downtown. It looks really pretty. There's a bunch of people that are not from here, a lot of people from here, but a bunch of people not wearing masks. That's dangerous. And we won't see this for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And a lot of these people are coming from other places, and they're coming from these hot spots that are worse off than ours, and they're bringing COVID here. So some of you have been talking about the mask and all of that. I mean, yeah. I did not Believe it. And that's right. Some people think that they're above enforcement. They're going to find out. I'm telling you that now because I was so disappointed at what I saw. It made no sense. And so then someone tells me, well, it's a free country. It is a free country on private property, not on city property. I have a mass ordinance. I have a mass mandate. And so if we have to start making examples of folks and making their vacations or their visits a little less pleasant, then we'll just have to do that. Because, the free country issue and all of that stuff has led to people dying. Over 200 dead right here in this community that won't spend Thanksgiving with their family, that won't spend Christmas with their family. How about that? What do you say to those families? What do you say about those who've been hospitalized and those whose lives have never been changed? So, we're going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it. We are going to deal with it. So, I'm so upset about it. I mean, I'm blowed. I just am because this is dangerous. This is dangerous, and we have to do better. We have to do better. And people are down here acting like, well, that we're not in the middle of a situation. I mean, Savannah has done well, and it's because of you all who've been doing the right thing. And let's go further. I mean, let's go further. I mean, some of you have family to work down there. All right, so you could say, well, if I don't want to go down there, I won't go down there. That's fine. But what about your children who work down there? Your spouses that work down there, that are working around people who are living their best lives in the middle of this pandemic. What about them? So, Mr. Kessler and I had a courageous conversation right then and right there. And on Monday, I'm going to have a courageous conversation with the city manager and city staff. We cannot play with this. And we're not going to play with it. We're just not. We're just not going to do it. No. Because when people die, you ask their families what they think about it. I'm trying very hard to not put ourselves in a position where businesses have to be shut down. But if it gets there, we're going to do what we have to do. So, Kathy's still acting up. Kathy Strauss, be nice. Act appropriately in a civilized group. It's your final warning. So, we'll start holding businesses accountable. Okay, well, Kathy, I love you too, but I need you to be appropriate. I mean, they're saying you're tripping, so Kathy, I want you to be cool. But this is real, and I'm just serious about making sure that Savannah is safe. I am going hard in the paint for Savannah. That's what y'all sent me to do. And so if that's what we're going to do, what we have to do, and that's what we're going to have to do. Yes, we want businesses, we want tourism, we want people to come here and have a great experience. We want them to do it safely. We don't want them to come and jeopardize people who live here and then leave. I love you too, Kathy. I need you to act appropriately. So I wanted to talk about that. So I'm still mad about that. I mean, so yeah. So I know many of you saw it. Again, I spent some time downtown, which is why I was a little bit late. And I'm looking, and I'm like, why are we? I mean, what's going on here? And so, we're going to have to either do that or my orders become more restrictive. And so I'm willing to do that. COVID is real. It's real. It's real. So, move on from that. So, we talked about last week and talked about yesterday and today. Um, you know, we are, Anne-Marie, thank you so much. Um, Thank you, Elise. I appreciate it. And Liza, yes, right. We don't always agree, but I appreciate you following the rules. Um, so we talked about moving to from a Black Friday to Small Business Saturday. Small Business Saturday is tomorrow, and I wanted you to take the time to support small local businesses. Small local businesses have really had a rough time this year, and we have a great opportunity here to help lift up and support our small businesses that are trying to do the right thing. And so we did it last week. We're going to do it again this week. If you have a small business, if you own a small business, I want you to put your link in the box, or your name of your business and your location and what you sell, because we want our Facebook family to support you this weekend. This weekend, we want to make the difference this weekend. So I need you all to do that. So, and as I see them, I will go ahead and shout you out. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Liz says the tip local musicians who play online sessions. Yes. Thank you. All right. Essence Unique. What is Essence Unique? Oh, D's sister-in-law passed from COVID. So, D, you're in our thoughts and prayers. But if you have a business, let us know. What is Essence Unique? All right. Alicia has PT Productive and Therapeutic Massage.com, and you can buy e-gift here. And if you tell her you got it from Friday Night Live, she's going to give you a 5% discount. Right, Alicia? Right. Right. Rebecca Denise does Cruises Incorporated. Where's your link? We need you to do that. Hey, Joe Dabbitt is On Time Fashions. On Time Fashions has given me suits for years, and they've been the ones that dress me. So people who say that I look good is because of On Time Fashions. So On Time Fashions is on Broughton Street. So I can definitely, between that and the Joe's Clothing Shop, which is next door, they do some great work. For the man that you love, or if you're the man, go out there and be upgraded. Walter Reeves has i9sports.com, so check out Walter and i9sports.com. David has Munchies by Mojo Gourmet for dog treats. We know how we love our dogs, our fur babies, and so I'm sure that his munchies are very good, and he has his Facebook page. Let's support David as well. Marianne has fashion design, as well as Padro is a bag and luggage company. Certainly we know how we all need bags and luggage. So go ahead and let's support her as well. Desmond Duval is one of the best photographers I know. He's taking pictures for me, and I appreciate that as well. There's also a pop-up shop going on tomorrow. A pop-up shop tomorrow at on Abercorn Street next to Chuck E. Cheese. I believe it's from 8 to 5. I'm looking to see when it is. It's a pop-up shop on Abercorn Street. So if anybody has that flyer, go ahead and put that on as well. Camilla Flynn just does it all. She is a beast in her own right, and so Camilla Flynn can just make your life so much better if she makes you Flynn style. So check out the real Camilla Flynn. Her and Oprah run together, so check her out as well. Debbie did tell me, we talked about Southern Palate. Shannon McAdams, who is responsible for me putting on some of this weight, she booked Southern Palate after our date night last week. So we thank her for that. Marianne says she does handmade unique messenger bags. That's right. Joe Dabbit also has On Time Fashions, 211 Eisenhower Street. So thank you as well. Um, let's see. Rebecca, all right, thank you. R.D. Brow, whatever that says. Okay. Rebecca D. Brown, to Ishmeyer is a travel company. Thank you. Who else? Leslie Cooper. Leslie Cooper does paparazzi, and she does paparazzi in a way like people I haven't really seen do paparazzi. I mean, she wears all the stuff and then takes like these bomb pictures and stuff. So check out Leslie Cooper paparazzi accessories, and it's only $5. I mean, I could buy it at $5, and so for people who are cheap like me, it makes it look really, really good. And so I give it to my mother, who really don't know what paparazzi is. She said, "Oh, you shouldn't have." I'm like, really, it was easier than you think it was. So check out Leslie Cooper and paparazzi. Angela Williams Bradley has TIP organization, mentoring and counseling at-risk youth, and so she's on here. Check out Angela as well. Thank you. Hey, Miss Roberts, good to see you. As well. Oh, so Alicia says, in order to get my 5% discount order, you have to text her to get the order, and the number is on her website. So thank you, Alicia, for the 5% discount. You have to tell her it's from Friday night, date night. So thank you. Oh, see, Kendra, see, I mean, me and you straight, man. I mean, look, On Time Fashions had me hooked up. I mean, people's like, you picked out yourself. I'm like, yeah, I did. No, really, I did. It was either Joe or Nasa, or Lisa. One of them got me right. So that's right. Joe's Clothiers. That's next door to it as well. Yes, Anne Marie, there is a free parking downtown this week, and I posted it on my page. Rebecca does Cruises Incorporated. Rashida does Chloe's Creation Sweet Treats. So for those of you who want some sweet treats, then Chloe's has sweet treats for you. And Regina has Timeless Beauty. Mary Kay's been making people look better than they look for years. So Mary Kay. Skin So Soft. Is that Avon or is that Mary Kay? I don't know. But check out Regina Young, Timeless Beauty. And Joanne, I agree. We need to be the voice of our animals. All right. Oh, Camilla does paparazzi too. So check out Camilla. Check out Camilla. Man, look, you say what you want to say, and you'll get ready to go away. So I'm not a communist. I'm a capitalist. I love capitalism. So man, go somewhere else with that. Let's see, who else? Okay. We're not wearing masks. I was just talking about that. Tiana has Elevate Natural Care. They want you to stay safe. They have a sale going on right now. So please check that out. Keisha has Swag Design by Maya. That's face mask, t-shirts, tumblers. So please go ahead and check that out as well. Carolyn, well, her daughter Savannah has Sunshine's Creative Expressions. They do t-shirts, hoodies, mags, mugs, masks, and hats. Check them out as well. See what's going on with them. No problem, Camille. You know how we get down. Lisa has A&A Accessories Boutique Shop online. Again, there's so many businesses. You don't have to go to a lot of these stores. We have online businesses. We have brick and mortar businesses, but we want you to support small businesses because small businesses hire local people and the money is recycled locally. So again, we want you to do that. I know about Kim Miller and Liquid Sands Gallery. So check out Liquid Sands Gallery, Kim Miller. She does some great work. Check her out. Hey, Barry, good to see you. Sheila says Bell Jewels for paparazzi. Oh, and Ramona Johnson. Now Ramona Johnson has just started doing paparazzi, but Ramona is the bomb too. She's my sister from another mother. Um, so yeah, please support Ramona Johnson. She has some great things out there as well. Very reasonably priced, and Ramona will get you hooked up. Hey, Alderman Dietrich Leggett from the Second District. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. Hope you had a little bit of rest with your family. Tamika is a celebrity stylist, so check out Tamika. Hopefully, Rashida, Tamika could do something for me. Um, Tova Sanders, Tova Sanders Sheer Concepts is a hairstylist. Where's her link though? I need links. Yeah, we need links as well. That's right. Um, thank you. Kendra, Taurus Championship Wrestling Southeast. So tell us about Taurus Championship Wrestling. It's entertainment. It's a booking website, so check that out. Regina got Parliament Threads Online Boutique. Check them out. Um, Chloe's Creations. I know Chloe. Um, A&A Accessories, Lisa. They have a Black Friday um, buy one get one sale, 11/27, which is today, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Well, wait a minute, Lisa. It's after 7 p.m. You're gonna have to expand that. You have to expand that for our family here as well. So let's see. Hey Valerie, thank you so much as well. Leslie, you're very welcome. Tiana says Elevate Natural Skincare. Um, oh, Rebecca has suspenseful flavors for all of your catering needs. Good. Kim, I do not know about Telluride due to COVID. I do not know. But Cara Malden, who is the executive director for CAT, is actually on, I think. So, Ms. Malden, if you could explain or give us an answer, do they have to pay for Telluride due to COVID? Let's see. Katrina Adams Kelly, I know Katrina. Layers of Velvet Bakery. Thank you. Um, Loretta has Mary Kay as well. 10% off this weekend. 10% as well. Thank you so much. Um, Dawn Baker. Hey, Dawn Baker, we are so glad to see our local hero, Dawn Baker, worldwide legend, the first shot in the clinical 3 trials of the Moderna clinical trials, and she is doing good. She's looking fabulous, and she's feeling great. So, Ebony Clark, Dawn says Ebony Clark, owner of E Couture Sweets, has the most beautiful, delicious desserts: candy apples, chocolate covered strawberries, banana pudding, and a lot more. Everybody can make banana pudding. So if you don't know how to make banana pudding, go to somebody like Ebony who can make banana pudding, and then put it in your own thing, and then let people think you did it. That's how you do it. Hey, good to see also my wonderful colleague and friend, Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryant of the 3rd District, who just has a heart of gold and does so much for so many families. Good to see you, ma'am. Glad to see you. What else we got? Alex, thank you so much. We think the Alderman Leggett is awesome too, so thank you about that as well. Can Tamika give the mayor about the dome? Give me the mayor. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so Erica Harnett. I don't know if you're familiar with elderberry, but elderberry is a basic. It's a herb, I guess, but it boosts your immune system, which some of you need. Erica Harnett actually makes her own elderberry syrup, and they have immune boosting teas and oils. It's all natural. So check her out. Back to the basics 123.com. Check out Erica Harnett, and tell her you want some of that elderberry. I use it, and I'll tell you, it's worked for me. Um, First agenda for 2021, not yet. I'll hold you on that. Elevate Mobile Massage, Tiana Phillips. 40% of her sales is donated to a good cause, the Ronald McDonald House, and you can check her out as well. Um, hey, happy birthday to Taylor Colbin, one of my Chatham County Youth Commission alumni. His mom, Yolanda, thank you so much as well. Um, oh, Kinja, all right, thank you. His company deals with professional wrestling shows, professional wrestling and boxing training, advertising, and marketing. And I hope when we open up our arena, we can get your shows in there. What else? Angel has Black Friday sales, long sleeve shirts, $20, hoodies are $25. Charlotte, Sam Sweat can make the best banana pudding. Well, yes, your mama. So yes, we want to thank you all so much for that as well. Free shipping, tax-free, buy 12, get the 13 free, Forever Treasures, PAC.com. Okay, 20% off all selections, Para Sempre shops. Who else? All right, Rebecca, Theo Brown, for your barbering needs. Is it Toyishmeyer? He uses gloves and face mask always. You can book right there. Thank you, Rebecca, for shouting him out. Angela, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get some hair put in. So just letting you know that. Barry, you know what? I think she probably could make elderberry wine. I'm sure she probably could. Melanie Mason, if you need PPE supplies, mask, gowns, gloves, etc., check out Melanie Mason. It's on here. EBW Distributors as well. And Kathy, you need a job. Am I hiring? No, but the city is. Rebecca says 30% off at Crystal Trading Company at Crystal Bear Parlor all weekend. Crystal Bear Parlor is a great place to eat. It keeps me full, so I might have to go by there as well just to eat. So I might have to do that. Lisa, A&A Accessories Boutique sale. Thank you. Extended to 11 p.m. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. So Lisa Jones, A&A Accessories. It was supposed to end at 7. It's been extended for you until 11 o'clock. You can shop online. Thank you, Lisa, for doing that. And I think getting down. No, Joanne, the city doesn't have any nursing jobs. We don't do nursing like that. So we appreciate it. So now, let's move on for the next part of this. And I was going to answer any questions that you had. And Ed asked a question about litter. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we have an issue with litter. I think that, to be honest with you, Ed, I mean, given everything else we're dealing with, litter is just not the first thing on our minds right now. Although we did talk about it at our budget retreat, and my concern is a couple of things. First of all, we don't have enough trash cans. We don't incentivize it. Most people, when you have a piece of trash, you look and you have the trash and you look two ways. You look this way and that way, and if you don't see a trash can, you throw it in the ground. And so some of it is that we have to teach our children, or start teaching our children, not to throw stuff in the trash. I mean, not to throw stuff on the ground. That's what trash cans are for. So yeah, we have to deal with having more trash receptacles around the city. And the second thing is we have to start holding people accountable who litter. Um, and I think we have an opportunity here to be able to do better. People talk about the city being dirty, but the fact is, it's not the city. We clean stuff up. Um, the problem is that once we clean it up and then folks dirty it up, I mean, this is community stuff. People live in your community, and you have to start telling them that this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable behavior. So we'll put the trash cans out. And you know what? I'm trying to find a way to get some of these young kids who are in issue with the court, and some of these other folks that have issues with the courts for minor offenses, to get them out and get them to start picking up trash as well. But it all begins at home. We talk about crime, we talk about this, and we say there's city issues, and they are. But at the end of the day, it all starts at home. We took pride in what we had going on. I mean, we cleaned up the stuff around us, and that's our opportunity to be able to do that. So, that's the deal with that. So, I think we have a role in it. We are having more more cleanups, but we have to start, doing better in terms of helping us to, raise awareness, raise education, and do better than we've been doing. So right now, we don't really fine enough for littering. We certainly don't fine for illegal dumping, but we have to start doing that. And the bad part is we have our kids doing it, but it's a lot of adults who do it too. So we need your help. I mean, we go around, we clean it, I mean, let everybody just clean, clean where they live, and don't let don't litter anywhere else. I mean, find the trash. So we need your help. We're gonna do better to be better, and we have to do that. They say you can't change the world till you change yourself, and so we're not going to be as good as we can be as a city until we start changing ourselves. We change our behavior, change the way we think, change the way we do things. And again, we're going to look at getting some help for that. But in the end, the goal is not to have the needs for the pickups, because we have trash cans in neighborhoods where people can get to them. And people respect their neighborhoods enough, respect their communities enough, that they're not going to throw it in the ground. And then restaurants and things and stores and stuff have those trash cans where people can do that as well. Hey, Miss Charlotte, good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm always glad to see, again, Linda Wilder Bryan is just a blessing to me, more ways than she knows. So I appreciate her. And yeah, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week for a couple of reasons. Yesterday was a little rough, not being with your family, but and I wanted to be with my parents and be with my sisters and be with my aunts and all that. But in the end, it's not worth it. I mean, we got to have people. We got to be safe, and so I want you to be safe. But we have to do differently than what we've been doing. When I was a district alderman, we would go into neighborhoods and we would collect a ton of trash, of trash, and we pick it up, and 2 weeks later, you would not even be able to tell that we ever did a pickup in there. So, again, the issue of government is given by the consent of the governed, and so we're able, we have to be able to do that. So that's where I am. Can Savannah get a comedy club? We used to have a comedy club. I mean, Savannah can get anything they want, anything that somebody wants to invest in. You have to find entrepreneurs that are wanting to invest in those types of things. I like comedy. I mean, going into clubs where everybody's shaking their butt and stuff don't necessarily appeal to me. But I like the comedy clubs. We used to have a really good one. So, if somebody wants to do one here, we would love to have it. There was a question about Savannah Impact. We've already hopefully started the process. It's going to cost us about $500,000 to do it. I'm hoping that City Council will support us finding ways to restart the Savannah Impact. Savannah Impact was a program that dealt personally with people that were in trouble with the law. We gave them counseling for mental health, because many of them had mental health issues. Some had substance abuse issues. We dealt with that. We gave them employment, and we kept our eyes on them. We were being very, very clear that if you were involved in crime in our community, there was going to be somebody whose job was to make sure you were where you were supposed to be every hour of the day. And our crime was better. I mean, unfortunately, last term it was taken away, but I want to be able to bring it back. So that's what we're looking forward to being able to do that. Oh, Patricia, you remember where South College sits? It used to be a restaurant, like a all-you-can-eat restaurant that used to be real good when I was in college. But then it became a comedy club, and I mean, we had Steve Harvey, we had Martin Lawrence, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer. I mean, all these great stars now came through the Savannah Comedy Club, and I wish we can get one back. The city doesn't do comedy clubs, but hopefully we can find someone to be able to do that. So, Kathy, you are definitely welcome to run for office if that's what you like to do. That's right, Lynette. See, Lynette, it was called Duff's. It was called Duff's. That's right. See, I knew somebody would remember. I spent plenty of day there. So, hopefully we can get it back. I mean, again, that's up to people wanting to do it. The problem with Comedy Club, it was Blue Dolphin. It wasn't Duff's. Duff's might have been on Abercorn. Blue Dolphin was the one. It was Blue Dolphin because they had the dolphins on the wall. That's right. But Irish, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. That's right. Dawn says she saw Seinfeld and Chris Rock. Jeff Foxworthy. I mean, look at that. So, we can do whatever it is we want to do. You have to find people who want to be able to invest in those types of things. Hey, Marjorie, happy Friday to you. Marjorie is a big proponent of small businesses, and so I know you missed us, Marjorie, but we've been talking about small businesses, the impact of small businesses, and we're encouraging everyone to get out and support small businesses today and tomorrow. We had some great businesses come here as well, so we're excited about that. Somebody asked me a question about what was the question? I saw a question. Can all the kids that are not working and going to school, can we send them to the Army? Well, right now, the only way you can send somebody to an Army is through a draft, and right now we're not on the draft, so the Army is voluntary, and that the Army doesn't just take anybody anymore. At one point, anybody can go to the Army. Oh no, now you got to pass tests and go through all of that. So, you guys can't send folks there just because they're in our way. Good to see Commissioner Tabitha Murphy Odell. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am, from the county 5th District. Thank you so much, and thank you for your service. But yeah, we want you to get out and support these small businesses today and tomorrow, this weekend. I mean, you can spend 50% of your money with whoever you want to spend it. But Lenora said it was the same location. It was Duff's, then it was a Blue Dolphin. Okay, all right. So that was it. Okay, so it was Duff's first, then it was the Blue Dolphin. So thank you for letting us know that. Liza, thank you for your service. And so for us, this is it's a good opportunity to really put a shot in the arm of our folks. So again, we want to buy local. We want you to buy local. We want you to buy local, buy local, buy local, buy local, and remind you to be able to do that. So at least I know that there's dumping in Avondale, and we're looking for some ways of trying to figure out ways of really stopping that. It's really hard because obviously people don't do it when we're watching them. So is there a program to address the homeless situation? Well, we do. The problem is that as best we can, all of our homeless housing facilities are cut from like almost a third or to half because of COVID. So it's very difficult for us to keep people in those shelters, so they're out in the streets. There's not much we can do about it. And legally, as long as they're not bothering anybody, they have a constitutional right to be on the streets. And so Linda Wilder Bryan has been working very hard, and we've been working very hard to create some temporary to permanent housing for some of our homeless citizens to have a place to call home. So that's what we're doing. Hey, Ms. Beatty, good to see you. Yeah, well, yeah, we used to have that too, but we don't have it right now, and we have a county school system, so that's probably why we can't do it. Joanne, we're working on a whole bunch of things. Of course, everything like cameras and things cost money, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, and we just don't have the money. But we are looking at ways of being able to address that. And when you put people in jail a couple of times for dumping, they'll get the message. Um, yeah, I do too, Barbara. Thank you. Um, you saw somebody drive a hot tub into Avondale, and next day somebody said it was dumped on North Carolina Avenue. Did you report it? Hey, Samantha, good to see you. Um, Mar was here, as I'm saying, there will be children at Plant Riverside doing a holiday dance performance. Will there be law enforcement there to make sure everyone's in compliance with the mask mandate? Well, again, that's my issue. My issue is now if they're, according to Governor Kemp's order, if they're on their property doing a dance performance, then they don't have to have a mask. But you know, what time is that? So I can make sure that we have police there in the place. Um, oh, Linda, thank you for letting me know. We know we're going to take care of our folks. Um, yeah, so that's what we're doing. And again, we just appreciate all of you. Appreciate you know, you coming and hanging out with us. Um, this has been a great opportunity for me to sit down somewhere and rest, and so I've been doing that. Um, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all that you do. Remember, employers who don't want to pay because of quarantine issues, Ms. Donna, they don't have to pay. So you probably need to find some other employment if they don't care anything about you. Um, so. Um, Well, Barry, that's something we can certainly talk about community service. So, again, you know, COVID has us all messed up right now. I think we have some great ideas. We just haven't had a chance to really deal with it yet. So, um, that's what the deal is. So, but anyway, so that's gonna do it for us. I wish you all a happy rest of the weekend. Do me a favor, don't go out anywhere if you don't have to go out anywhere. You know, be very judicious about where you go. You know, and that stuff going on at Plant Riverside. If you have don't go down there. Don't be a part of all of that. It was just too many people down there tonight. It was unfortunate. It was concerning, and I am not happy about it. But we'll talk more about that later. Miss Angela, thank you so much. Kathy, thank you. Hopefully, both of you are doing all right. So, looking forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Again, remember, this weekend we are shopping local. We are buying local. We are doing small businesses, small businesses, small businesses, small businesses, small local businesses. We're doing it online. And Michelle, good to see you. Happy birthday to you. We're doing small businesses, and we're doing local businesses, and we're going to be able to do that. And Carol, when this is all over, I'm promising you, I'm going to give you a hug. I'm going to give you a hug. God bless you all. Thank you so much. And remember, we are Savannah Strong. Good night, everybody.